Welcome to the first installment in the Dennis Wolf Open. I'm not going to waste too much of your time explaining how I did these brackets. Of course, we have a matchup to take place after this quick intro, so I'll just list off the matches. 2007 versus 2008 Mr. Olympias. That will be the first matchup, and that will take place today in just a short minute or two. Next matchup features the 2010 versus 2011 Mr. Olympias. Third features 2012 versus 2013, and they will be both Mr. Olympias. You're noticing a trend here. And the final matchup in this side of the brackets features the 2014 versus the 2015, and of course, Mr. Olympias for both. And that is all the Mr. Olympias all in one side. So when that bracket is all finished, we will see the best Mr. Olympia version of Dennis Wolf. Now, let's go over to the other side of the brackets. These are all different events. 2005 World Amateur Championships takes on the 2006 Santa Susana Pro. Next matchup sees the 2007 Keystone Pro Classic against the 2011 Arnold Classic. Next matchup features another Arnold Classic 2012 this time versus the 2012 Pro Prague Championships. And the final matchup in this tournament features the 2014 Arnold Classic versus the 2014 Pro Prague Championships. And now let's start this tournament off with the 2007 Mr. Olympia versus the 08 Mr. Olympia version of this man, Dennis Wolf. And right from the get-go, 2007 gets an advantage. He looks a lot bigger, more powerful, looks healthier, stronger. The waist, there's something wrong with his stomach there in 2008. I will give him his due in 2008. He has some good cuts in those legs, but I believe the legs are a whole lot bigger in 2007. Point number 1 goes to 07. Let's go on to the front double bicep pose. And actually, 2008 does look a little bit better in this comparison, but I believe that is the timing and everything is just perfect for 08. The stomach you can still see is protruding a little bit. There's definitely something going on there, not sure what. His arms are raised too high in 2007 to make this pose effective. But either way, I'm going to give a slight edge to 2008 in this front double B. The front lat spread resembles more of the first comparison, the front relaxed pose. 2007 is getting a strong point here. Not only is he better conditioned, but I believe he is much more muscular as well. Look at those pecs, those arms. And not to mention the lat flare is much better. Dorian-esque. What a great front lat spread on this man. Almost unbeatable. Alright, it does look like a 2007 victory thus far, but we can't have a competition without looking at the back development. And right away I can see his back in 2008 is way too shallow. Look at the weakness of those lats. Much more filled out in 2007, the prior year. Legs a whole lot bigger. This could be too, he may have tried to get too sharp, too conditioned, and when you lose that size, you really ruin your look. And when it comes to Dennis Wolf, he's better off being a little bit bigger. Look at those glutes, though, in 2008. This is why I believe that maybe he did try to get too conditioned. You can see some striations in those glutes for sure. But not enough. Look at the size of his legs in 07. Definitely a strong point. So it is a definite win for 07, but let's finish this competition off. And once again, what a domination in the back for 08. This time, a much more dominant victory. Look at those lower lat insertions. Not a strong point for Wolf, but gosh darn it, in 2007, his lat spread sure looks good and filled out nice. Definitely something wrong besides the prep there in his back. His lower lats are gone. They've dwindled away to nothing in 08. Like I said before, he has some striations back there. His conditioning was top-notch, but when you don't have the muscle, the meat, to compete with this big giant back of '07, then you're in a lot of trouble, my friend. You cannot get a victory, especially in this pose. Now, let's have a look at the ab and thighs. And I might just as well have ended this competition, but I have a little bit of a backstory here for you guys. I like throwing you guys little bonuses like this. Look at his stomach in 2008. I mentioned before there's something wrong, some sort of distension. It looks like he has a little alien baby coming out of there. Now, here's the backstory. I excluded not only his first Olympia, because he didn't even qualify, but I excluded also the 2009 Olympia appearance. Now take a look at this. Something went terribly wrong for Mr. Wolf. That alien baby must have shot out in 2008, and man, his conditioning too was just terrible. So if you're wondering what happened to the 2009 Dennis Wolf, why I didn't put him in this tournament, have a look at this and ask no longer. I actually can't believe I never noticed this before, the '09 Dennis Wolf. Just a terrible, terrible rendition. Probably his worst. This tournament is out to find out his best. This could be his worst Olympia appearance anyway. So this tournament is underway. 2007 advances on without a problem at all. And of course, the next matchup features the 2010 Mr. Olympia versus the 2011 Mr. O. This Dennis Wolf series is going to be a fun one, I can tell right out of the chute. This man has an awesome, awesome repertoire, and there's going to be some good versions. And '07 is the first to vie for that title of Best Dennis Wolf Ever. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day.